race 15 solo run for Loxley.
En dan gaan we nog kijken naar Loxley.
Loxley is going into the box.
Daar gaat uit.
There goes the bunny. And there is Loxley on the way. On the straight now. Young male whippet. Going into the large curve. Last bend to go. A couple more meters and across the finish line. That was the whippet, Loxley. And the time of Loxley was 25.60. 25.60 for Loxley. Unique is going into the box. There goes the bunny. There goes Unique. Not wearing a jersey. Unique going onto the straight. Now going into the large bend. Oh, yeah, there she is. Last bend to go. And across the finish line, that was the whippet bitch, Unique. Unique's time was 25.51. Race 17, Marie. There goes a bunny. And there goes Marie. On the straight across from us. Going into the bend. Now at the end of that large bend, just the last straight to go. Couple of hops and there goes Marie. And Marie's time was 26.21. 26.21 for the whippet bitch, Marie. And we were caught a bit by surprise. There goes Cullan's Zaïra. In the bend already. Coming out of it, the last couple of meters to go, a few paces, and there goes Cullan Zaïra across the finish line. Cullan Zaïra's time was 25.30. 25.30 for Cullan Zaïra. 19 solo run for the Italian Greyhound bitch Baba Bunny Velocimaniac Deluxe. Dogs in the box. There goes the bunny. And Baba Bunny is not run. Oh no, there it comes. Has a yellow jersey on. Baba Bunny. Took a while to start, but there she goes. In the bend now. Tiny Italian Greyhounds. Hard to see sometimes. Coming out of that turn. On the last straight, passing us by Baba Bunny Velocimaniac Deluxe. 38.08 was the final time for Baba Bunny Velocimaniac Deluxe. Oh, and apparently he was running on the medium distance, though they told me it was a short distance. There goes Wolf. Slight miscommunication there. We'll correct that distance. Coming out of the turn and across the finish line. 23.36 the time for Wolf. Race 20. Solo for the Mager Agar. Farkas van Solomon Furkes. Furkes is in the box. There goes the bunny. And there goes Furkes. Farkas van Solomon Furkes. Passing us by the first time. Going into the turn. The first bend. Now going on to the straight across from us. Farkas van Solomon Furkes. Starting that third bend. And clearing the faults. Now the last straight to go. And across the finish line, that was Farkas von Salomon Furkes. Furkes' time was 35.85. It was Kireeh that ran the last race 23, the solo for the Zaluki male Shahwat, Alhayaa, Amirah. Amirah's in the box. There goes the bunny, and there goes Shahwat, Alhayaa, Amirah. Passing us by the first time going through the curve. On the straight across from us, Amirah is going into the third bend now. Last curve to go. Couple of meters left and across the finish line, that was Shahwat, Alhayaa, Amirah. For race 24, we are watching Lubab, Kadam, Cabir, Bahiyya. Also a Saluki. Going onto the straight. Coming out of the last bend, last couple of meters to go. And across the finish line, that was Lubab, Kadam, Cabir, Bahiyya. 35.55 was the time. And they have cleared the start for Loxley, is already in the box. And on the run, there goes Loxley across the track from us. No jersey, but we can still spot him easily in that third bend. Going through the last curve. Last straight to go, and across the finish line, that was Loxley. Loxley ran a time of 25.46. Race 33, solo for the Whippet Bitch, Unique. She has been placed. There goes the bunny, and there goes Unique. Getting onto the straight across from us. In the start of the big curve. Last bend to go. Few more meters on the straights, passing us by, and across the finish line, that was Unique. Unique's time was 27.21, 21.27 for the Whippet Bitch, Unique. Marie is going in the box. Yeah, she's in. There goes the bunny. And there goes Marie. On the straight. Is quite fast. Going through that big bend now. Couple of more strides and across the finish line, that was Marie. 25.92 was the time for Marie. And Zaïra was already on the way. Caught a bit by surprise. Going through the curve already, Cullan, Zaïra. At the end of the big bend there. Last steps to go, and across the finish line, that was Cullan's Zaïra. Cullan Zaïra's time was 25.24. Race 36, the Italian Greyhound bitch Baba Bunny Velocimaniac Deluxe. Baba Bunny is going into the box. There goes the bunny, and there goes little Baba Bunnies. And there she goes back. Another attempt. Stops. Let's see what she decides. Making up her mind, and she's going back to her owner. Another attempt. And now she's going after the Lord. There goes Baba Bunny Velocimaniac Deluxe. That will not be a great time, of course. But now she finally decided to go after that lure, going through the turn. Probably a very young dog that is still quite playful, but across the finish line now. Baba Bunny Velocimaniac Deluxe. Race 37, solo for the whippet male Wolf. Goes in the box. There goes the bunny. And there goes Wolf. Seems quite fast in the bend already. Already at the end. Wolf is quite fast, so it seems. Last straight to go, and across the finish line, that was Wolf. 23.62 for Wolf, quite a fast time for this track. Race 38, the solo run for the Saluki Ciana, Re-Harachte, Ziba, Watont. Ciana's going into the box. She's in. There goes the bunny. And there goes Ciana. Passing us by the first time. Going into the first bend. Starting on the second. On the straight now. Dives into the third bend nicely after the lure, like it should be, coming out of the fault. Last straight to go, and across the finish line, that was Ciana, Re-Harachte, Ziba, Watont. 35.75 is the time for Ciana, Re-Harachte, Ziba, Watont. Shahwat has been placed in the box. There goes the bunny, and there goes Shahwat, Alhayaa, Amirah. Passing us by the first time into the first bend. Getting onto the straight across. In the last big bend. Last strides and across the finish line. That was Shahwat, Alhayaa, Amirah. The time 34.39 for Shahwat, Alhayaa, Amirah. Lubab, Kadam, Cabir, Bahiyya has been placed into the box. There goes a bunny, and there goes Bahiyya. Passing us by the first time. Going into the first bend. Starting the second curve. Onto the straight. Third and fourth bend to go. Onto the last straight towards the finish line. And across the finish line, that was Lubab, Kadam, Cabir, Bahiyya. 35.78 for Lubab, Kadam, Cabir, Bahiyya.